Are you a network marketer trying to improve your time management so that you can put better quality time into your business and get better results? That was definitely me a number of years ago, and I've used the 4 tips that I'm going to share with you today to really master my time so much better than I used to. I now go to bed feeling like I put a really good day's work in. It's actually less time than I used to put in, but getting more results because of these effective strategies. So let's just dive in, but real quick before I do that, if at any point in time you're like, I like this training, it's useful, I like this guy's style, then by all means, go to the link in the top or beneath here on YouTube or in the description area on the podcast version. That's my free Facebook group. Nothing for sale, totally free. Loads of mini lead generation masterclass trainings, live sessions, Q&As, 14 to 1500 other network marketers in there who aren't spamming. No one's allowed to promote in there. It's all about you doing better in the business that you're in. So hopefully see you over there. Okay, let's dive into these 4 network marketing time management tips. I've got my notes here, so let's crack on. Number 1, always plan tomorrow today. You want to be active, not reactive. You've heard of that quote, right? That, either you run the day or the day runs you. If you're a business owner, you need to be in charge of what's in your diary. If you show me your calendar, I'll show you your results. I have a pretty good guess at that, okay? So one of the things I first learned to do was before I go to bed for the end of the day, or as soon as I finish my work segment of the day, I map out in my calendar, what am I going to do tomorrow? And I advise you to do that too. What time are you going to get up? What are you doing first? What are you doing second? Hour by hour, how are you investing your time? Now, whether you keep this habit up or not, you probably find that you slip into it like I have. What you'll find at the very least is it's very revealing from where you're putting your time and where you're wasting your time. Because if you start mapping out hour by hour, and then you look at this at the end of the day and go, my goodness, I didn't do any of that at all. What did I waste my time on? You can grab back a lot of time that you didn't realize you wasted. You can even do this retrospectively. Like tomorrow at the end of the day, don't try and do it for today because, we always have rose-colored glasses on. Oh, I think I did this. Tomorrow, write down at the end of the day, what did you put your time into hour by hour? You'll be very surprised at the results that you see. Number 2, chunking. This is where you take repetitive actions that usually require quite a bit of preparation and you chunk them into one sitting. These videos, for example, I'm filming about 15 videos today. I'm doing them all as I'm sat here, one after the other, after the other, after the other. You know why? At the very least, by the second or third video, I'm in a flow. I'm used to getting my words out. I'm energized. I'm in the mood, right? I'm really in that flow state, so I can do much higher quality of content. Also, obviously I shave my head. Nature's got rid of some of their hair, a razor gets rid of the other, but smartening myself up, trimming my beard, getting my hair done, ironing the t-shirt, making sure that, I'm pretty tidy anyway, but just the general setup, charging the camera, topics I'm going to go through, a few notes, all this stuff, if I try to do it day by day by day, I'm like, oh, right, okay, let me get into creativity mode. Oh, I need a shave. Oh, man, where's a t-shirt that's going to follow on from the last session that I did? Oh, I've got a bunch of stuff that I need to organize in the background. It would really take a lot more time to prepare that every day as opposed to just doing it once. I film them all today. I'll edit them tomorrow. I'll upload and schedule them the day after. That will be me done until what? The end of June, and I'm filming this in March. So it really allows me to grab a whole chunk of time back by chunking together that task. What repetitive actions are you taking in your life, in your business, that you could chunk together and avoid all that unnecessary mind pressure and time escaping you? Next point, website, e.ggtimer.com. So this isn't something I'm affiliated to. I make no profits or anything from that. Not that that would make a difference, but just so you know, this is a genuine recommendation of mine. I like to do hour increments of work, and then I find my best work is done. If I don't take 5 minutes to come away from my desk here, I have a standing desk just next to here, which I use. If I don't get away from that, relax, loosen the shoulders, make sure I'm having plenty of water. We have a beautiful view out the back of the property. Go just take a look, breathe in some fresh air. Maybe just take 10 or 15 breaths if you've heard me teach that exercise before. Just reset, recoup, regroup. That really allows me to come back and be like, okay, another 60 minutes of good or great work. So set the timer. For me, 60 minutes maximum, whatever you decide to do. I wouldn't go much longer than that. And then give yourself an assessment of how you've done that last hour and then move on to the next task. It's a great way of managing your time and again avoids you wasting stuff. Also, take your rest. I have 1 day a week, at least, usually 2, where I do no work whatsoever. Now, I'm big on systems. If you watch my trainings, you'll know I always talk about putting systems into your business. So my systems allow me to reach a minimum number of people every month with what I offer, with my business, without having to put physical time in. I also systemize through video, ranking content, these types of things. That enables me to have that free time. But even, you may say, well, it's all right for you, Richard. Even before I'd reached that point, I realized that it was a law of diminishing returns. For the extra day that I dragged myself in front of the computer and sort of just sat there and was like, click, refresh, I'll do that tomorrow, I'll do that Tuesday, like on a Sunday doing that, I may as well have just had the time off, done some, off, where that came from, do something relaxing, energizing, time with the family, just recoup, and then like 6 days of really good work, as opposed to 7 days where the first 2 or 3 days I'm tired, the last day or two I'm like, I'm never going to get a day off here. It just doesn't work, right? Take your time off. You've got a life. You should have a business that you own, not a business that owns you. Life is too short to just spend the whole time working. Believe me, it doesn't pay you well doing that. And then finally, environment. If you want to be good with your time management, then start to understand more about your own behaviors. Like, I realized that social media, if I had it on my phone, it was very distracting, and I would, instead of like just going on the phone and doing the one thing I'm supposed to, putting something in my calendar or finding something I was looking for, I'll just check Facebook. Oh, what's that? What's that? What's that? Oh, 30 minutes has gone. I'm like, that was an absolute waste of life. Like, I have no interest in all this junk that's on there, so why am I even on here? Well, I just feel like I should have it on my phone. And this is a conversation I had. Yeah, but Richard, why do you have it on your phone? Because everybody else does? Is popularity a reason? Like, people are, like the average person does not have the life you want, so why are you following the habits? I'm like, good question, Richard. Like, no, I'm going to take it off. So I have no social media on my phone. That's gained me back so many hours. Take a look on your mobile phone. Somewhere in the settings is like digital balance or digital well-being. See how much time you're putting in on social media every single day. What is that gaining you? What is it costing you? You make a decision based on that, and then look at other things in your environment. Is there certain things you have lying around that annoy you? For me, I like tidiness, so you'll notice that my office here is usually very, very tidy. Like, everything's on the shelves. Nothing's on the floor lying around. Like, it's clean, it's tidy. It's conducive for me to be productive, to be good with my time. So look around you physically and maybe on apps or mentally. What can you remove? What can you adjust so it's out of sight, out of mind, and it won't take away your time? What's that useful? I just dive in, give it to you straight. Hopefully these have been great time management tips for what I use in the field. There's many more I teach my clients who do really well. We all like to master our time so we can get the most out and put the least in, which is what we really want to do in this business. Okay, so hopefully you find this useful. Hopefully you gain something from it. If you'd like more from me, like I said, feel free to take a look around this video and join my Facebook group. You're welcome in that community. As I always say, go create a day in a life that counts. Always have more desires and excuses if you're a subscriber. I'll speak to you soon on the next one. Have a fantastic day, and bye for now.